Look, I don't know much about the ocean and this entire situation seemed really sketchy to me, but what I'm sure of, this guy's kid's net worth just went up a couple M's. Like, holy shit, talk about a come up. Talk about becoming an overnight millionaire. Sidebar, for all the people who say Aquaman is a useless superhero, this is why we would need an Aquaman. This would be the perfect search and rescue mission for him. Like, I can see this man on his throne in Atlantis just Birdman rubbing his hands when this news broke. Sitting there talking to himself like, you finally need me, huh? What's wrong? You can't get Batman or Superman for this? This was the moment that man had been waiting for. And more fuck around and find out news. An underwater adventure to see the wreck of the Titanic ship that sank over 100 years ago went fatally wrong. So we've all heard it by now, but a quick refresher course is in order. A company named Oceangate offers a service, and that service would be taking people on deep ocean dives to see the wreck of the Titanic. For just a mere $250,000 per person, you and your buddies can hop into a deep sea submersible the size of a minivan known as the Titan and take a trip down to the bottom of the ocean to see the Titanic. And that's exactly what a group of 5 people did last Sunday. And sadly, while this man Stockton Rush was piloting the Titan down to the Titanic, the submersible imploded, killing all 5 passengers. Yeah, I know this whole thing isn't the freshest thing in the news cycle, seeing that it's over a week old now, but I wanted to wait till things were finalized and we actually knew these people were gone. Very tragic situation. I just wanted to pop in real quick and give my thoughts, and if you don't like my thoughts, then bitch, click off the video. You don't need to be here. As they say in New York, eat a Frank. So to me, as we were getting developments of the situation as everything was happening, I was never really in the mind space of, hey, these people might still be alive down there. They got like 90 hours of air or whatever it may be left. Come on, start the countdown. No, I just immediately thought those people are probably most likely dead. And if they aren't, their chances of coming back above the water are really, really, really slim. Call me a pessimist, say I'm negative, say I have a really dark mind, but I was just being a realist about the situation. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard this point be reiterated multiple times, but generally they say that we know more about space than we do our own ocean. That shit's a big place and crazy deep too. So the second they say they lost the submarine underneath all that water that is constantly moving things around, so something that was down there somewhere maybe 30 minutes ago may not be in that same location, the odds of them finding that thing were pretty damn slim. You couple that with the fact that the submersible they were in wasn't the greatest quality piece of equipment to begin with, and the picture of the outcome just got more progressively grim. You'd think an operation like this would have nothing but state-of-the-art equipment. Like, everything's up to snuff, the best of the best. I'm talking scientific level, high quality, top of the line shit. But that wasn't entirely the case. When I say my jaw dropped when I saw this video, I mean like, there's no reason why you should be allowed to jerry-rig something like this to go to the bottom of the ocean. Just give it a watch.
But many of its components seemed surprisingly cheap.
We only have one button, that's it.
Store-bought security cameras.
I got these from Camper World. We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Come on! By taking off-the-shelf parts and sort of MacGyvering them together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Does that not raise anybody's eyebrows in the industry?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'm definitely an outlier.
This man put his as well as the lives of other people in the hands of shit you get off an Amazon wish list and a trip to Harbor Freight. Needless to say, that didn't end well. We all saw the news. We know what happened. The submersible was lost 2.5 miles underneath the surface of the ocean, and they reported wreckage of the thing was found 1,600 feet away from the Titanic. The thing most likely imploded, which, to be honest, if I'm gonna go out in something like that, I'd rather have the thing implode on me than to just slowly lose air over 90 or so hours. After you do a quick search on Google and find out what the process of slowly losing oxygen is like, you find out that it sucks. Not that it would rock, but you don't want to go out that way. As tragic as this situation is, some people out there can use it for good and hopefully learn. Just because you have the money, the means, and the time to do something doesn't mean you necessarily should do it. Like, everything is always cooler in your mind than it actually is when you actually do it. But who am I kidding? Millionaires and billionaires have just been signing up to do crazy shit with their money for as long as they've had it anyways. Like, in about a couple decades, we're all gonna sign up to go to Mars, right? And basically do the opposite of this, but go up in space instead of going down into the water, which I hope goes way better than this did. Either way, everybody have a good day. And if you don't need to go into the water or go into the sky, just stay on the land. Peace.